What else going on in sports, Diggs?
Well, I was getting into Justin Timberlake has been offered the Super Bowl, and it seems like he's going to take it.
Yes!
That's awesome news.
Yes.
That is really awesome news.
Coolest man in the world.
He is very
I
good.
said him and Bruno, I think, are the two greatest showmen of my age. Not Todd's age, because that's like Elvis and shit like that.
And Michael Jackson.
Yeah, but my age.
I think JT is. Oh, this is going to be an aggressive statement. I just had to check. I don't normally check myself or think before I speak. But right there, I just did. I think he's the most talented entertainer on earth.
I do too. If you take his music and his dancing, combined with his acting and comedy.
He's the most talented guy on earth. The Rock is very impressive, right? I think
Can't sing.
He can sing.
Yeah, he can. He sang Sacramento.
Moana, too. Go ahead and sing that Sacramento.
Sacramento. Here we go.
Live in Sacramento.
Sacramento.
There I go. Live in Sacramento. Wow, this is great. Sacramento, there I go. They got some
Ass women.
there and rock is gonna just say no. Well, I might take a plane.
I might take a train.
How do you people live here?
You must be insane.
I'm leaving Sacramento. Sacramento, I won't stay. Check this out, check this out.
Check this out, check this out.
I'll be sure to come back when the Lakers beat the
Kings in May.
I'll be sure to come back when the Lakers beat the Kings in May.
Just sitting in the middle of the ring in Sacramento. Going,
I love him.
One of the best heel favorites in the history of wrestling.
I miss Jerry Lawler. Did you hear how
Yeah.
excited he was in the middle of that?
Oh, he was having a good time back when him and JR were just having a blast every Monday night. The Rock was coming out talking shit on everybody. You couldn't help but love it. That day's going to come back to wrestling soon. Just want to let you know that. I think Justin Timberlake's the most talented dude on earth, though.
Here's also an upside. There's a chance NSYNC reunion during the Super Bowl.
Oh,
I don't care.
Stop it.
I do.
I don't care.
I do.
I want to say it. I was an NSYNC guy,
But you're over it.
but I will take 15 Justin Timberlake songs over any NSYNC song.
What was the last time they tried to have a reunion and it was literally for like 5 seconds?
Justin
It was
sang.
Timberlake killing it and then they all popped up for 10 seconds and then disappeared again.
And they danced, bye, 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 and then
Yeah.
he went off. I think it's back.
Well, by reunion, I mean he's on the stage. They're not, but the song is playing and he's singing his part of the song.
Oh, yeah. I just don't want them. I don't want anybody cucking JT's talent. Like, hey, NSYNC fellas, you wrote him long enough, right? He broke free and did his thing. Don't be trying to come back. Now, granted, they're probably boys. They're probably all friends because they did some magical stuff together. And maybe there'll be a cool moment if it. What is NSYNC's top song on Spotify? Let me check this out.
Bye, bye, bye.
I was an NSYNC guy much more than a Backstreet Boy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Guys.
Yeah, knew it was.
Hey, hey. Justin. Oh my God.
The stomp. You got to do the double stomp.
How many streams does this have? Can you see?
91 million.
No big deal.
I'm doing this tonight. We're probably gonna start a fight. I know
Todd
this can't
doesn't
be
know
right.
that
Hey,
words to
baby,
this
come
song.
on. I loved you endlessly when you weren't there for me. So now it's time to leave and make it alone. Holy shit. I didn't know that was.
I know that I
And take no. But he says, now it's time to leave and make it alone. That was Justin Timberlake saying.
Yo, foreshadowing.
Saying I'm
We
out.
cracked the cold case wide open. Bucket list.
Wow.
Sean's bucket list item is to crack a cold case.
Can you do the double stomp, though?
Yeah,
Hit the double
absolutely.
stomp.
I can
we
do the
want to
whole-
see that.
I can do the
America
whole
wants to
dance.
see that.
Yeah,
Three
dude.
fucking-
I can do this whole thing too, and this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was high school dance days. You had to know that.
Yeah, 100%.
Now, like Jake Paul is that, by the way. Jake Paul is all of NSYNC combined to one. 125 million views. 125 million views on one YouTube song. It's every day, bro. Rap song. 125 million views.
I never heard a song.
He's your guy now. I've never heard it.
Whenever there's something has that many hits,
I've never heard of him until this week. Until Dave put him in your head.
This is like when Bieber was at his apex. Pat went all in on Bieber too because you saw the what was it, Never Say Never movie?
Yeah, all in.
And Pat was so impressed with how hardworking Bieber was.
120. Hey, don't do that, Vips.
Yo, there's subliminal shit coming in my headphone.
Yeah, that was from Vips.
Oh.
Vips just tried to really do something bad there. Listen, don't cross Jake Paul. Dave Portnoy said something with a straight face to me, like he very rarely gets very serious with me. And he goes, listen, I will never cross Howard Stern or Jake Paul. Those two. He said their followers are real and in abundance.
Yeah.
He's the guy that, Jake Paul's the reason Vine stopped. He's the reason Vine just went out of business. That little fun thing a lot of people used to do, he's the reason. They couldn't come to a negotiation, Vine and Jake Paul. They couldn't pay him enough. And he said, I'm just going to go to YouTube. And they said, you need us. And Jake Paul said, no, I don't. Goes to YouTube, 5 million followers in 6 months, 10 million in a year.
Incredible.
And Vine goes out of business.
and a billion hits.
And Vine goes out of business. And that had to be a moment for Jake Paul that was like, yeah. And that was when Dave Portnoy said, yeah, we'll just never go ahead and cross this guy.
Yeah.
I remember respect that power.
There's a certain level of genius that can't be denied when you can just do that
Genius.
at a whim.
Genius. He said he wanted to be a billionaire, I guess, in some magazine. And if you're getting 125 million views on one video, just from what I know here in this short span of this internet business, there's a chance he's going to be a billionaire soon.
Yeah, I would think.
It's going to be a pretty soon little thing. Good for him, man.
I remember seeing Vine at the bus stop after it stopped, after they canceled it. I was like, is that Vine at a bus stop? Like they
broke down, huh?
He had no car. Vine didn't have a car. He had to sell off all his assets.
Like, I think you hit a lot of home runs.
That was not one of them.
Anything else going on in sports?
Your boy is headed up north to Saskatchewan.
Trent Richardson, just zag, just one fucking time.
Yo, good news though.
Zag.
So
Just zag, one fucking
I looked
time.
this up today.
Yeah.
The Canadian field, I believe, is 12 yards wider.
Not going to help. Doesn't matter when you run into people.
Yeah, but there's a little bit more space. Maybe he's going to find some more space.
Got to spread out the people, man. If he had Swiss cheese in front of him, he'd find the cheese.
He too slow.
He would not hit the hole. He would not. He would find the cheese part. When he was with the Colts, there was not a single good thing that happened.
No, trust me. I know. I'm on your side. I talked about it in Quick Hits yesterday.
I think he's a good guy. I think he could be a good guy. Like, if you're friends with, I don't think
Could be a good guy.
because I don't know him. I don't know him. He wore headphones all the time. He was overweight all the time. He missed his weight. He's
Not a great teammate.
Yeah, what's
Not
up
a
with
good
these
team.
Alabama running
That's
backs
what
being
sounds like.
overweight?
not a good. He
Derrick
might-
Henry's a beast.
Eddie Lacy was a healthy scratch.
Now, granted, he got traded though, so he might have felt uncomfortable coming to our team. So we might have got a different person. But I never talked to him. I mean, I don't know. He's probably. I assume he's not an evil person. But goddamn, he did nothing good for us. But hopefully, I'm all about a good comeback story. Everybody knows I love John Jones. God damn it, still breaks my heart. I'm all in on a good comeback story. I hope Trent Richardson comes back strong. Goes from Rough Riders back to the NFL. Said he was going to make the Pro Bowl when he joined the Ravens after he left us. And
Just
then
missed
the Raiders.
it. Came this close.
He didn't.
Todd still starts him on his fantasy team.
By the way,
I'm back.
We have a business wide fantasy league, and Vibbert is undefeated.
Is he?
Yeah.
Suck it, everybody. Please suck it.
Do you know how serious that league is? I forgot to start 2 people last week. So
I have not changed my lineup since day one, and I think my guy's coming back from suspension. One of my starters.
You better.
I got good news for you because everyone loves hearing about other people's fantasy football fucking teams.
Yeah.
We are 3-0 in the Barstool podcast league.
How's Rappaport doing?
I don't know.
Rappaport is talking shit, like a lot of shit. We're 3-0. We're number one.
I don't know if we're number. I just know we're 3-0.
Eagles defense and special 61-yard game winner. That's probably pretty big.
I dropped them after week 1.
That's on me
Time
probably
out.
because I
Time out.
hassled you so much. What's up?
Go back. I'm winning the league, and no one wants to talk about it. But whenever we first started, people were giving me shit because of how I drafted, and they were taking it so seriously. But now that Vibbs is on top, no one wants to take it seriously, and they're saying it's a joke.
Because it's terrible for ratings, Fibs.
Anyway,
There's nothing on the line. We didn't put anything on the line.
anyway, so we're number one in the Rappaport league.
Yeah. All I know is we're 3-0. I haven't looked at the standings. I just know we're 3-0.
Vibs, what's your team's
That's
name?
amazing.
Team Vibbert. Because when people take
Lame.
pictures of the standings, I want them to see my name.
I respect that arrogance.
But everyone was like, oh, he drafted Tom Brady number 1. He's an idiot. Yeah, real big idiot sitting atop the leaderboard.
Good one.
All right, we can go on now.
Do you have any other fantasy advice to give people Matthew Berry?
Suck my balls.